The Miata is a little too quiet because it has this big old muffler.
Like, I know I'm big, but bitch, I'm not that fucking big.
So I decided that I'm gonna just try to make my own, like muffler and exhaust. So I got some pipes and I bought, you already know, I had to get that Harbor Freight welder. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to make my own. I've never welded ever before, so we'll see how this turns out. It's probably gonna be bugger welds and stuff, but whatever. I'm gonna get some sound clips right now. I guess I could put the freaking muffler back on so you guys can see what it sounds like, I guess. Alright, good enough. I'm gonna actually put a piece of wood so it doesn't stain the floor. You see, that's a little too quiet for me. I'll give it a little rap here and there. Alright, so now I'm gonna take it back off so you guys can hear what it sounds like without a muffler. It's just obnoxious. That's why I don't want to put a straight pipe. I just want to put a smaller muffler. You guys ready to see what this thing sounds like with nothing? Just a straight, it's a straight pipe from the turbo down pipe all the way to here. You see, this shit's too fucking loud. So this is basically what I got. I got some adapters, just some pipe, and then a MagnaFlow stainless steel performance muffler. I got these at O'Reilly's and then this one at AutoZone. So basically, I want to cut it like right here so I can keep this hanger and this pipe can slip right inside here. And then yeah, obviously I'm gonna have to have these reducers that go from the inner diameter of this pipe to this one, which is 2.5. And then same thing here, another reducer, and I'm gonna cut some of this pipe so I can hook up this reducer to this one. I want to be able to weld them when they're sitting inside each other so I don't burn through the material, because I've never welded. For example, if I wanted to weld these two together, it would be difficult to hold it in place without burning through the material when the surfaces are just barely touching. So what I wanted was a pipe that can slip inside nice and tight. Then it'd be easier for me to weld the edge right here. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. It might still be too loud with this MagnaFlow. But look, you can see on the inside, it has sound deadening holes, which then go to some stainless steel mesh, like so. What the? I'm not gonna weld today because, or maybe I will. Maybe I'll practice tonight a little bit with some scrap metal that I have and see how the welds lay. And then tomorrow I'll really get to it. You already know I also got the Harbor Freight helmet special.
Cheese!
Crispy. Alright, y'all, I don't know what I'm doing, but I got this steel from AutoZone. It's 16 gauge, which is a similar material width as the exhaust somewhat. So I might just test it out right now and see how the welding goes. But if it's too loud, I'm gonna just wait till tomorrow. It's already dark as hell. It's 7:32, but I have to test it out at least once. So I'm gonna just cut a corner of this steel. some gloves. I'm gonna just try welding directly on the steel plate, like that. So I'm gonna just ground directly here. These gloves are still pretty stiff.
That's what she said.
Oh shit. Damn. So I burnt right through the material. Alright, that's not what you want to do. I think it was the power that was too high. Yeah, that's so shitty. But it's on there. Alright, those are my first beads. Not too shabby, I guess. Alright, I think I'm done for tonight. It's a little too loud for the hour, but these flame stickers gotta go. Instead of a fat shady tree sticker on there. So it's the next day, and I cut out a few plates so I can practice my welds. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay it flat like this and practice welding on this edge, so I can practice coupling the exhaust pipes like so, since they're gonna be slipped inside one another. I want to practice welding the edge like this. Yeah, I'm gonna time lapse this bitch. So here's how my welds are looking like. Pretty jank. You can see this is where I started. So there's a lot of buggers. There's not even really penetration. I even missed the edge. This is my second set, my third, fourth, and then my fifth. I'm laying down dimes. So I laid down a dime here, and then I went ahead and just started laying some here. And then I laid a random one here. I think that's good enough. I'm just gonna send it now. So let me kind of mock it up for you guys. So it'll be something like this, and then with the additional pipe needed to extend this. Alright, so I sort of tacked it in place. I thought this pipe would slip inside, but I guess not. Inside this one, but I guess not. So I was doing pretty good, as you can see right here, until I hit spots that had gaps, and then I started piercing through the material, and then I got a bunch of booger welds, and then right here again some good welds, but then more gaps and more booger welds. I'm gonna try to pass them one more time. Hopefully it cleans it up, or I'm not sure. Getting kind of late, so I'm just gonna finish welding these up, the reducers, and then I'm gonna call it a day for today, and maybe I'll finish up the exhaust tomorrow, and then we'll see how it sounds. I had to get one for the boys. So it's a different day now, and as you guys saw just now in the previous clip, I had finished up welding the exhaust. So here you can see, this one was the one that had a bunch of splatter, but on the top side especially, but you won't see that. It's gonna be, this is what you're gonna be able to see. Still splattered, but it's okay. So yeah, you can see that this one was all shitty, but then I got better on this one. And then the last one was even better. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish this thing up. All I need is to extend this out and then have the escape, the exhaust outlet. So yeah, let's get to it. I think those tacks are good enough for me to unbolt it and then finish the welds outside of the car. So here it is. I got some high temp clear coat so it doesn't rust. Damn, that thing is still loud, but not as loud. It's drony as fuck. Alright, that's a wrap. Sheesh!
Sheesh!